Good match here between Boylan and Oregon. It is 70-10 after the first round. 3 more rounds, lots of points on the board. We'll get to some more questions in just a second, but first a very special thank you to Cheryl Fogerson, who is the Executive Director of the Literacy Council here in Rockford. She is our judge today. Cheryl, thanks so much for being here. We appreciate it. Let's move on now to our volleyball round, brought to you by Rock Valley College. This is not a buzz-in, it is a conferring round. Basically how it works is you get a question. If you get it correct, you get 10 points. If not, we toss that question, and then the other team gets a brand new question, and we just keep going back and forth until we run out of time in this round. Boylan, you won the toss. That means you have elected to go first in the next round, which is lightning. So Oregon, you get the first question in our volleyball round. And captains are William and Alyssa, right? So I need to hear from the captains. You can confer, but I need to hear the answer from the captains. And we'll get to as many of these questions as we can. All right, Alyssa, are you ready? The first question goes to you. Here we go. A description of a being than which no greater being can be conceived is a component of St. Anselm's ontological proof of what claim?
Belief in God.
Judge, can we take that? No. We can't take that. I'm sorry. It was the existence of God. The belief in existence, it was very specific there. Can't get you any points, but you were on the right track. New question now for Boylan. What state where a boot-shaped monument to Benedict Arnold stands at Bemis Heights was the site of 2 1777 American victories at Saratoga?
New York.
New York is correct. 10 points, Boylan. Oregon. The albedo of a celestial body is the fraction of incident sunlight that undergoes what process at its surface?
Reflection.
Reflection is correct. Very good. That's 10 more points. Boylan, what home country of Alan Kurdi, whose dead body was pictured on a beach in 2015, has faced a refugee crisis since its civil war started in 2011?
Syria.
Syria, correct. That picture, widespread picture. 10 points for you, Boylan. Now a new question for Oregon. What word for a durable Oxford shoe with sturdy leather perforated uppers can also refer to a strong Irish accent? Sure, you know, that was a brogue. Brogue's the answer. I'm sorry, that was terrible. I apologize. I promise to never do an Irish accent ever again on this show. You are my witnesses. New question for Boylan. What mountain range, whose peaks include Corno Grande and Gran Sasso, contains the source of the Tiber River and extends down the Italian peninsula?
Alps.
Incorrect. Apennine Mountains was the answer. New one now for Oregon. In what K.A. Applegate series, whose first entry is The Invasion, does an Andalite give teenagers the power to transform into various creatures?
Animorphs.
Animorphs, correct. 10 points. Boylan, what point whose value for water is used to define the Kelvin occurs when 3 phases of a substance coexist in a thermodynamic equilibrium?
Triple point.
Triple point, correct. 10 points. Oregon, the Dance of the Seven Veils is performed by the title character of what Richard Strauss opera that depicts the beheading of John the Baptist?
Madame Butterfly.
Incorrect. Salome was that. Was that opera? And we're moving on to a new question now for Boylan. In languages derived from C, what word begins a loop that iterates for as long as a particular Boolean statement returns true?
While.
While. A while loop is correct. We'll take while, and that's 10 points. And that's the last question in the round. That's all we have time for. Boylan is now 110 points. You broke the 100 mark. Oregon has 30. You got a couple of questions in that round. Halfway through the game. We have lightning round coming up. We have our final challenge coming up. Lots of points on the board. And we also have a chance for you to play at home coming up. In fact, right now, watch our Bergstrom bonus question. We'll be back with the answer after this break.
The running of the bulls is held every year. In which Spanish city?